Hey, good morning. It's Alex Goad here with your 10x Your Life capsule for this week. And what I want to talk about this morning is the one thing that you should do every morning before you start your day. Here's what it is. It's you have to find the meaning and the significance of actually fully engaging on that given day versus not living in a fully engaged manner. And here's the way that you do this. Here's one technique at least. So this is an NLP technique, but it's also pretty darn commonsensical. So I think it'll make perfect sense. So what you do is you start by asking yourself, what does it mean if I do the thing that I'm supposed to do? And then what does that mean? And then what does that mean? And you can keep going on like that forever, but if you go 3 layers deep, generally you get to somewhere pretty interesting. So here's what this might look like for you. Or here's what it might look like for me on this given Friday right now. So I need to put some serious copywriting work towards a webinar that I'm working on. And it's a beautiful day, my fishing boat's waiting for me in the marina, and you know how it is. So what I do is I ask myself, what does it mean if I put in those hours in that webinar that I need to write? And here's one of the things that it means. It means I'm getting closer to my goal. I'm getting closer to be able to launch my product. So what does that mean? Well, it means that I'm getting closer to a point where I'm going to be able to have a positive impact on more people and I'm going to be able to make more money. And what does that mean? Well, it means that if I'm having a bigger impact on more people, I'm fulfilling my life mission and I'm making myself happy, not just in the moment through pleasure, but through actually significant actions. And I know this because I've done it before. So I know that when I get to this place where I'm helping people with my products, my services, through the webinar that I'm going to write, it's going to bring me a great deal of satisfaction. I'm going to be able to sit back and say, life is good. Now, the second part of this that you do is you do the opposite. So you say, what happens? What does it mean if I don't do the thing that I'm supposed to do today? And then you go 3 layers deep. And so if we use the same example, it might look like this. What happens if I don't work on my webinar today? Well, one of the things that happens is that I soften my willpower and I give in to the temptation of having a low-level day versus a high-level day. And what does that mean? Well, it means that instead of giving my life the full purpose and the full direction and really going for the things that mean something to me, I'm copping out. I'm giving myself excuses and I'm basically giving in to instant satisfaction instead of delaying the gratification. And what does that mean? Well, it means that I'm becoming a weaker person instead of a stronger person, and it means that instead of making progress towards my most significant goals, I'm settling for doing the average, for basically not fully engaging with my day. And as you know, I like to say it, the way that you live one day is the way that you live every day. And I really believe that that's true. So you can't cop out 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and not expect that to become a habit. And you can't have a habit and not expect it to define your life. So here's a life-defining habit in the correct direction. It's get up in the morning, forget about the cell phone, forget about the interruptions, forget about the distractions and all of the little things there, and think about what does this day mean in the general scheme of things, and how do you make that day count? And the way you make that day count is you connect with the meaning of doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing in that day to make significant progress towards your bigger and brighter future. So hey, I already told you my motto. I'm not going to repeat it. This is Alex Goad. Thanks for watching. I wish you an excellent weekend, and I'll see you next time.